Hey everyone! Last time I posted a video about Cape Cod, we were polishing or restoring a Breitling and stainless steel Ocean Racer deployment buckle, which a lot of you guys seem to like. Today we're going to restore something else with Cape Cod. In this case we're going to restore a Cartier LOVE ring. And the LOVE ring, or probably any gold ring for that matter, is quite interesting. As you can see, it's flat and it has these grooves. I already did one thing which I should have documented, but I forgot. Usually the grooves here they get really dirty. They give a lot more contrast. I already cleaned them. The way that you can clean them is just by taking let's say an old toothbrush and some water. You just soak it, rinse it out, it's fine. But as you can see, this left something else, the massive amount of scratches on this ring. It's pretty scratched up, and there are some very nasty scratches. Let's see if we can find them, that have been caused by just using some tools in the garden, and they don't go easy on the polish. So let's see if we can restore this. If by the way, if you figure you have a ring, let's say a Cartier, and you send it to them, they will polish it for you, but it will round out the edges of the ring. You lose the sharpness of it, and some people have reported that the ring just lost all of its shape and value because they go way too rough. We don't want any rough polishing because, well, all that we have here is just some light scratches, nothing that you can actually even feel. No, you cannot feel it in like this scratch here. You cannot feel it. So these are very minor scratches, but they make the ring look ugly. So what do we need? We need the ring, of course, a microfiber cloth, maybe some normal kitchen paper. If people say lint-free, this is fine, it's not gonna ruin it. Like, honestly, after we've polished it, probably it will look good for just a short amount of time. And we need Cape Cod. I got a tin with multiple of them. Doesn't really matter which one you take, as long as it's just some Cape Cod. Apparently I only have a new one, so let's give that a try. And last time a lot of people, you had questions like, okay, how long does this process actually take? So what I like to do with this ring is just put it down, start moving it like this. You can already see some blackness being transferred to the cloth. And then you just move it a little bit, rotate it a little bit, I should say, and continue again. And you keep on doing this like so. Rotate it a little bit and continue. This works, by the way, for all of these scratches on the surface. You can also use the sides, but it works best on. It's easier to get the bigger things out and get it done. So this hasn't taken that long yet. So let's just see if we can already see some result. Just wipe it down. Oh yeah, you can definitely see where we have been using Cape. Let's just take a part that looks really bad. Yeah, this part, for example. You can see this nasty scratch here. It's super hard to get it on camera, but let's just go for it. I think possibly this has already removed the scratch. You can still see it. It already looks a lot better. Let's just continue. You can use the same spot for however long you want. There's no need to get a new spot. These cloths last so long. The first one that I bought, I probably used it for 5 years polishing mostly watch parts. You just keep going. And then I had to buy a new one, and I bought this tin which has like 12 cloths in it, I believe, something like that, for 25 euros. Probably will last me 10 years, but well worth it. It was actually like way cheaper than buying a few separately. So I haven't rotated now. Let's see. Yeah, you can definitely see this part I have not polished. This part I have. Like, that's a pretty good result. Scratches. Just gold mirror. The longer you do this, the better the results. I'm just gonna continue doing this, and then we'll measure the time on how long it takes. I will fast forward because it's gonna be super boring just seeing me do this stuff. And then we can compare the ring before and after. I think 5, maybe 10 minutes, and it will be done here. It will be and with these Cartier rings, the edges are quite sharp. So like this edge is quite sharp actually. So even if it does get softened by polishing it, that's not the end of the world. You can also see we're getting a bit more contrast in the screws because of the oxidation coming from the cloth. That's probably the biggest downside of polishing it and properly cleaning your ring. You will lose contrast, but again, that will all come back because it's a ring, it will get dirty, you use it every day. Let's see. The way that I clean the ring is I just take the microfiber cloth and just buff it out. I think originally Cape Cod says that you need to buff it out because it will add some protection. Could be. So it has been a total of maybe around 6 to 7 minutes that I've been polishing it. You can still see that there are scratches in it. I need to give it a bit more time. Or actually, was that just some smudge? It was some smudge. I need to look off camera. Yeah, it's looking pretty damn good actually. You can see that there's still some fingerprints and stuff on it, but as you can see, there are still some scratches here and there. But that's minor. Like it has a nice shiny finish again. There you have it, guys. The end result of polishing with Cape Cod for, well, I've been polishing for 7 or 8 minutes, I guess, and yeah, it's as good as new again, ready to be worn and enjoyed. Thank you for watching. If you like this type of content, be sure to give it a like, possibly subscribe for some more videos about restoring items with Cape Cod. And I might even make a few other videos doing some work on watches. Alright, thanks, have a good day, bye bye.